88.1 XFM, Torong's hit music station. Also, another sponsored episode of Mike's Home with Marty. Jet's Car Grooming, all the way from Tauranga. If you want your car spick and span, just go Jet's Car Grooming. I have got a video editor who's worked with the likes of Wengie, even the one and only Brandon Farris. So say hello to Aiden.
Hello.
Hello. Again, I'm going to try and pronounce your last name. Okay. Cool.
Soave.
Yeah, I got it right. Cool. Sweet. How's it going, man?
It's going great. Just spent a day editing and decided to come on here.
Wait, whereabouts are you in this massive world?
I'm in Scotland, just outside Edinburgh, which is the capital of the country.
Jesus. So what time is it for you?
Currently 2 p.m.
2 p.m. Okay, it's 3 a.m. here. Me? So video editing, how'd you get started doing that?
Actually, it's a funny story. Back in the day, I don't know how popular it is in other countries, but there's a TV show called Doctor Who. And I was a big fan of that. I'm only 20 this year, so pretty young. So Doctor Who started when I was about 3, so I've been watching it since then. I turned about 4 or 5. I got my first laptop and I started making Doctor Who short films, and my love grew from there.
Okay, so you're 19.
Yes.
So am I.
Sweet.
Wait, when's your birthday?
It's the 20th of September.
27th of November, close enough. So you're 19 and you're already doing video editing for Wengie, Brandon Farris. What's it like being at such a young age but doing video editing for such big creators?
It's honestly a bit weird because like when you start talking to bigger creators, they expect you to have the experience of like a really, really big video editor, and you don't have that. So the only way you can kind of set yourself out of the crowd is to be really good at your craft, and then really, really bad at everything else. So a quote I like to use, it's in my Twitter bio, is I just pretend like I act what I'm I just pretend like I know what I'm doing, and then success follows.
Fair enough. So
yeah.
One thing about me is that I absolutely love Brandon Farris. Like, he's one of my favorite creators. How did you get in contact with him?
Okay, so I won't say any names here, but there's a bit of a drama that started this. Basically, I was working for a undisclosed, I'm not a doctor, but an undisclosed YouTuber, and it wasn't very great. It was horrible. My pay was low. The hours I was working probably 15 hours a day with college in between it and making barely enough to survive. And one day I was like, you know what, screw it. I'm just gonna send out a bunch of emails to YouTubers I enjoy, because I was in college at the time, and I went into college in the morning and I was like, I'm too tired. I can't do college. I can't keep doing this. So I went in, sent off a bunch of emails. Brandon was one of them. And 3 or 4 years later, after I sent that email, Brandon decided to scour up that email and give it to one of his assistants and be like, hey, look for that email, just see what's in there. And then they see me, and then they were like, hey, this might be a sign. This is the person we need here. So at this point, Brandon had went through a lot of other video editors, and none of them really grasped his style, because Brandon has a very, very unique YouTube editing style with like he deliberately edits bad sometimes, so it's funnier. Just stuff like that. And nobody else really got that. And then because he hired a bunch of people for that, he was like, nah, I don't want Aiden on here. I want to do it myself because I trust myself and I know I'll understand the comedy, which is fair. He's a creator. But I just kept digging, and I was like, hey, come on, just give me one chance, just one chance. And he gave me a gaming video that he was never going to upload. And he just went, try that, see what you can do with it. And I sent him it back, and to quote him, his exact response to his assistant was, this is my guy. And from then I've just been editing for him.
So what's your reaction when you see the video before it gets edited? Because he does some crazy shit.
Yeah, I have a folder that I often bring up called the release this to cancel Brandon folder, where he slips up or says something stupid that I could cancel him with. I just have a whole folder of that.
Oh gosh. So when it comes to doing video editing, like of course doing radio, you learn the fundamentals of doing it. How long does it take you to edit probably like a 30-minute video?
Not sure 30-minute. Brandon's usually range from an hour to 2 hours, maybe even more depending on the type of video. And it usually takes me a day or two to edit the entire video. Honestly depends, because if I've got stuff going on, then it's like 3 days, but like 2 days max, it'll take me to first day spend it getting all the cuts perfect, second day getting all the edits perfect and the zooms and the jokes, because a lot of my comedy goes into Brandon's videos as well.
Oh, really? Oh. Whenever I watch a Brandon Farris video, next I'll be going, yep, that feels like an Aiden joke.
Yeah, I've got that was sent by a fan, and at the bottom of it says making Brandon Farris funnier since 2020.
So when it comes to doing editing videos, what sort of software do you use?
I currently use the Adobe suite, which is Premiere Pro, After Effects, Media Encoder, and a bunch of other ones.
Okay. So if I was to ask you, if you were to edit this video, how long do you think it would take?
Like this podcast?
Yeah.
Not too long actually. It's not very bouncy about. It's just two people talking to a camera. So I'd say probably a few hours, maybe like 5 hours, just to cut all this down and get it looking good.
So do you think it's bad that I don't edit these interviews?
You see, that's very controversial. Because a lot of creators say
Oh yeah.
a lot of creators say that an unedited footage is basically useless, but when it comes in the form of this, it's more like podcasty. Like it's less of I'm watching this to be entertained and more of I'm watching this to learn about what's going on between these two people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, most people would think it's cool because, like, of course, doing this you'll have technical difficulties. Like last night, I did an interview and my cat decided to make a guest appearance, and just seeing like people's audio cuts out or footage or something gets lost. People seem to like that, thinking, "Oh, it's all going to go great in like the first take." It doesn't. No way.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Aiden, this is a recurring segment I have in my show. How well are you about thinking on your feet?
Terrible.
Well, I wish you the best because this game is called Burning Questions or Quickfire Questions. So I'm going to ask you a series of like common questions that everyone would ask, and you just got to answer them as quickly as you possibly can.
I'll try.
All right. I believe in you. Okay. Coke or Sprite?
Coke.
All right. Sunset or sunrise?
Sunset.
Okay. Are you a watcher or a reader?
Watcher.
Okay. Favorite movie?
American Psycho.
Okay. Favorite TV show?
Doctor
Of course. Favorite actor who's played Doctor
Who. Matt Smith.
Ooh, good choice. Favorite YouTuber that you do not work with?
Dang, I don't watch YouTubers. Jay Schlatt.
Okay. Favorite YouTuber that you do work with?
Brandon.
Of course. If you can meet one celebrity, who would it be?
Oh, that's hard. Probably Matt Smith, to be honest.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your spice tolerance?
7.
Okay, so if I was to give you this bottle of Tabasco, would you be able to?
Probably.
Probably. Well, I'm a pussy, so I can't.
That's normal.
If you could pick one talk show besides mine, like Jimmy Kimmel, Jimmy Fallon, Ellen DeGeneres, which talk show would you like to be on?
Honestly, this is going to come straight from left field. Cold Ones.
Oh, yes. Favorite genre of music?
Math rock.
Okay. If you could visit one country in the world, where would you go?
I'd go to America and specifically Seattle.
Okay. Last question. Do you see yourself in 5 years?
Um, Possibly running a decent YouTube channel and maybe living in the States.
Okay. So would you live in Seattle or somewhere else?
I'd probably live in California with Brandon.
Okay. Well, Aiden, here's your chance for redemption. You get to ask me some quick fire questions. You can be as difficult as you want.
I have none, but let's go. Let's go. Let's
I believe in you. You got this.
How long were you in education for radio?
I did radio school for 6 months.
Was it a big course or was it just radio?
It was radio, TV, interviews, working the softwares, working the mics. For some reason, they're so difficult to work with. Being able to turn up music, turn off the mic, all that stuff.
We probably went to the same kind of courses then. What's your favorite TV show?
Impractical Jokers, or I do like my wrestling.
Yeah. Favorite movie?
Anything with Jim Carrey.
That's valid.
Yeah.
Favorite food?
Macaroni and cheese or tiramisu.
That is two completely opposite ends of the spectrum, but okay. Two more. Xbox or PlayStation?
Xbox.
Oh.
You're a PlayStation guy, aren't you?
Yeah, I've got a 5 right next to me. And favorite game series?
Grand Theft Auto.
Oh, that's a safe choice.
Yeah. So of course working with Brandon, but you also have your own YouTube channel where you do gaming.
Yeah.
How did you get started doing that?
Well, I actually had a few channels in the past that absolutely failed before I did stuff with Brandon and YouTubers. So I've kind of learned what's right and what's wrong on YouTube and what you're allowed to do and what works. So I think there was a time where I got financially absolutely down in the dumps, and that's not to do with Brandon or anything like that. That's just to do with me in my situation in life. But I ended up thinking, hey, if people keep telling me that if I can make Brandon funnier and I can make all these other people funnier, why don't I go and try my own thing? So I thought, hey, I could do that and do it as a side thing and hopefully take the jokes that me and my friend have, because I do the channel with my friend called Chris, and we have been friends since we started school together. So it's been a very long relationship, and I think a lot of people come along just to feel that kind of bond that we have where we've been together for that long, and people are just like, yeah, I want that kind of relationship, so I'm going to be here more. So we decided to channel that all into content and then go back to our childhood and channel that in. And it's like a big mess of just childhood YouTube that we've put out there. And it's going pretty good. I think we just hit 11,000 views on our first video and 10,000 views on our second video. And that's our first 2 ever videos.
So the one that I'm looking at right now, your gaming channel, it's got 3.8K subscribers. What was your reaction when you hit 1K, let alone 3.8?
That was crazy because the channel's only been up for a little over a month. So it's when I hit 1K, I didn't even expect the videos to reach 100 views. And then a few days later, I'm sitting at 1,000 subs and it's still going up. And it was just my friend messaging me being like, hey, look, you're getting more and you're getting more views. And I was like, I've not even been watching it because I can't even fathom that this is happening.
So what advice would you give me? Someone that's doing TikTok, doing Instagram, is on Cameo, trying to make a name for himself. How do I go at getting more views on YouTube? Because I have 2 accounts, yet none of them are getting views or subscribers.
Yeah. I I think the honest opinion here, the honest option here is to find a very, very big niche.
Mhm.
Because when it comes to our YouTube, the reason that it's blown up so much is we picked the Lego games from back in the day, and those are really, really big with a big community, but no YouTube videos made on them. Like nobody does videos on Lego videos doing old 2015 style funny moments. We're the only people on YouTube that do that. So that's what made TikTok absolutely pull our videos out of nowhere and get them, like, I think our TikTok's over 1 million views now in total, and it's only been up for a month or so. The most important thing is find the niche, stick to the niche, and take advantage of every platform you have, because if it wasn't for TikTok, we wouldn't be where we are right now.
Yeah, because of course I've got Mic Time with Marty, which is the podcast, but I also have Prime Time with Marty, where I do reactions, Q&As, unboxing videos, shit like that. I actually reacted to You Scream You Lose, which you probably edited that video. So just trying to find new ways to create content but still be funny and weird at the same time. It's kind of hard.
Yeah, I think also finding titles that are catching and make people want to click as well. Because if you look at our YouTube, all our videos are titled to negative things, but the videos aren't actually negative. So people click on them thinking it's going to be like a really bad review, and then get drawn into the content of us just being really, really stupid.
Yeah, I did one. I think it was reacting to Vines, and I said like, "Oh, my characters react to Vines because I do voice impressions." So
Yeah.
I had Donald Trump, I had a British dude reacting to a Vine, and it hasn't even hit 10 views yet.
Yeah, see, that's the issue with YouTube. You'll find out when you're starting and you're just starting out, and even on TikTok as well, they won't push anything you like. Like you'll put so much effort into a video and you'll post that out, and you'll put so little effort on another video and post it out, and nobody will watch it. The issue with that is, the reason my channel hasn't suffered that is because I've went through that so many times before with the older channels, that's not happening with this channel. Like our first channel we made had the most famous video had 30,000 views, and it was a cat video that just had a song put to it. It was the cat vine where they put the flower on the cat's head and it just like kind of retracts, and we put different music to it, and it got 30 to 40,000 views, and the rest of our videos didn't even hit 100.
I think my most viewed video is probably my first ever interview, which has got almost 400.
Ah.
And then there's TikTok, where I only did a blind reaction to a guy making Anzac biscuits, which is like a New Zealand staple. It's almost got 1 million views. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah.
It's crazy. All right.
That's TikTok for you.
Yeah. All right, Aiden, have you seen a show called Hot Ones?
Yes.
Yes, you have. So of course you know Sean Evans. He gets his celebrity friends to eat hot wings. We don't have hot wings, thank God. But I'm going to kind of steal an idea from him, and I'm going to dabble into your Instagram, and you just have to explain that, Graham.
Okay, I've not got much on my Instagram, but good luck. You might be better with my Facebook. I'd say Twitter, but that's just a gold mine. Explain that tweet. That would be horrible.
Hold on then. You just gave me an idea. While I look for Aiden's Twitter, is there anything that you want to chat about? Any upcoming videos or?
Yes. I actually have the biggest video I've ever made coming out soon, which nobody knows about. So I can give a little hint here, because I'll let people come over here and only find the hint for themselves. It's a PlayStation exclusive that a lot of people have a close love to. And me and my friend Chris have a very, very close love to, and it may be his Discord profile picture, it may not be.
I love it how as soon as I go to Twitter and search up Aiden, your name comes first.
Really?
Really? All right.
Oh, nice.
Let's have a look here.
Oh no, I'm not ready for this.
Oh, come on. You had 3,045 tweets. Let's have a look.
I have that many tweets. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I need to get a life.
All right. It's fire. 3 exclamation points. Bro, Fallout New Vegas did good to my music taste.
Yes. That was in reference to the song I Don't Want to Set the World on Fire. And talking about how if you don't have periods where you go back to 40s music and listen to old 40s music for a vibe, then something's wrong.
Something's wrong. All right. I was kidding. Don't worry. Red Love Heart. I get it. Don't say shagging, not fish, that as that's behavior.
That's a weird one. Basically, one of the editors that I work with was like, hey, stop making sexual jokes around me. And then I made a joke basically being like, I thought we bonded. And then she was like, but it wasn't about me. And then I was like, yeah, don't say shagging her. That's weird.
All right. So this is a picture of Brandon with toilet paper on his head. And you said, no, please, Brandon. Has multiple concussions. Is just sitting in my bedroom, sleeping with Autumn feeds him Andy's mints.
That was in reference to basically there's a video of Brandon. It's actually my I call it my magnum opus. It's a video on his shorts channel. It's called This Entire Video is an Intro. It's not on his main channel. But it is the funniest video me and Brandon have ever made. And he almost passes out from a concussion at the end. And he says, thank you to Aiden, my editor. And I put on screen, please help me.
Is that when he's constantly just going?
He does it a lot in that video, but I don't know if it's the one you're thinking of. There's one where he by the end of it, he is attached up in bandages on his arms, his legs, and his head.
Oh my god. Yeah. All right. When your girlfriend likes all her college friends' posts on Instagram, hasn't liked a single one of yours.
Yeah, I went on Instagram and seen that she liked every single post of her college friend, and then I went on mine and I was like, hey, not one of mine have been liked. Which is harsh. It's harsh.
It is. Okay. Last one. Let's see. Oh, what the heck is that? Anyway,
yeah, my Twitter is a gold mine of terrible things.
Oh, I love it. All right. Let's just see what something we sex. A big adventure was good and on paper and boring in practice. It's the only LBP game I haven't completed because it's the same shit over and over.
It is. It's basically there's a game called Little Big Planet, and they made a new version to stop making the old versions, and they called it Sackboy: A Big Adventure. And it's the most boring Mario copy I've ever played, and I physically can't get through it.
Oh, this is awesome. Okay, well, Aiden, I've asked you a lot of questions throughout this interview. Do you have any questions for me?
The
tables have turned. You've got this.
I'm the interviewee now.
Yes.
I don't know. When did you start watching Brandon?
How old am I now? I think one of his videos came up on my my YouTube feed, and I was like 17, 18. And then ever since, I've just been hooked. Like, I've subscribed to his channel, his Charlotte's channel, Maria's channel, Angel's channel, Cam's channel, all of them. And I'm just like, I want that. I want that. And yeah, I love how he says, like, you should smile, you really should, stuff like that. I'm proud to be a little duda, and stuff like that. And yeah, I think just his content just makes me laugh.
Yeah.
Any other
I don't. If you were to pick one person from Brandon's community, that's Cam, Gloria, Britta, if you know who she is, or Cam. Who would you pick if you had to? If you had to drop all of them and leave one?
Okay, so Maria, Cam, Angel.
Yeah, I forgot about Angel. There you go.
I'm sending this to him. Not kidding.
He's the only one I don't have the number for.
Fair enough. So Brandon's out of the question.
Sure. Let's say Brandon's out. It's just his friends. If you could only keep one.
Okay, I would probably keep. I'm picking between two, Maria and Cam.
There is a correct answer here.
Okay. Let's go Cam. I'll keep Cam.
Oh.
Wrong answer?
Correct answer. No, I'm kidding. I don't want to come here and diss on Gloria like that. But I don't have.
We love you, Gloria.
Gloria, send me your phone number and then maybe I'll like you more. I'm kidding.
Okay, do you have any more questions?
Oh, I'm imagining this to be the most obscure guest appearance you've had.
Oh, dude, trust me. I've had some pretty weird shit on here.
Well, you were telling me before. So I don't really have any other questions. I was more curious about your education, but I guess I know a lot about that. Have you ever worked with anything big, like pretty big in the past?
I've been I was actually an extra in a short animated film where I had to do voices, and someone was like, "Oh, we want to hear your natural voice." I sent them a recording of my natural voice, and they're like, "You sound like an asshole." I'm like, "Thanks." And he's like, no, that's fine. And then he's like, "Okay, we'll use it." I watched the short film, which was for a high school, which is pretty big. And they cut out the scene with my natural voice. I'm like, "You bastards." They kept Donald Trump, they kept Arnold Schwarzenegger, they kept all these guys, but they even took me out of the goddamn credits.
That's harsh.
Like regular voice, none. But all the characters I do, my name was on it. But they didn't have my regular voice. I'm like, "You bastards, what the?" All right, last question, if you have it.
Is there anywhere you want to be going from here out other than the podcast?
Be verified on TikTok or be verified on any app. I want to do my own comedy show, just have my own comedy special, and just make people smile. Like, especially right now, we need it.
Yeah.
And yeah, just be a real dumbass.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of that, how has your career been impacted by the pandemic?
Absolutely, very much. I think because I live in the UK, the UK and US like planes were all shut since I got the job with Brandon. So the entire time I've not been able to go over there or visit them or even be there for videos or team stuff. I've just been stuck here in the UK.
So what drew you to doing video editing?
Doctor Who, definitely. I think I liked the whole editing part of it, and then I was like, I want to do this forever. And it's always been my end goal to edit one Doctor Who episode. That's my final step.
Okay. Well, I hope that happens. Now, I love this. As soon as I message you for this interview, you message back saying, I hope you can deal with my Scottish accent.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? And then one thing that like humbled me was saying like, you've never done an interview for a podcast or anything. Why did you choose me?
I think the other podcasts and stuff I'd been invited to, they were a few of them were a lot bigger than this. And that's not me flexing or anything. Like I feel like if I was to go on to a podcast like this one, or like a talk show like this one, I'd much rather have it a place where I can benefit you and you can benefit me, whereas it's less of I'm just going on this show to be sit in front of 8 big boys who have like 700 different platforms that are all verified and they're like multimillionaires. I'd much rather help out smaller communities.
You'd rather sit in front of a white boy.
Yes.
So how often do you get recognized for doing video editing? Of course, we don't see your face when you do edit videos, but of course, Brandon was like, thanks, Aiden. Do you ever get recognized for doing these kind of videos?
Yeah, I am in a couple Brandon videos. I am in his one where he has the hot tub in his bedroom. I'm in that one.
Is that you? Bad.
Yeah, he goes, Aiden, make sure I land in the pool, and then I like slide on from the side, editing, like I edit myself in. I'm in a few gaming videos as well, but honestly, just that reach alone, I get recognized quite a bit. It's not as much as you'd think, but going out to like places every like once a month, maybe someone will come up and be like, hey, you look familiar. Or the opposite will happen. I'll go into a big city and for the entire day I'll get dirty looks. People just been like, I know you, but I don't know where. So I'm just gonna stare at you. And it just makes me very uncomfortable.
I bet. I was in the supermarket a few weeks ago. There's this little kid who was probably still in like middle school or intermediate, as we call it. And he was just staring at me, I go like, are you okay? He's like, can you put down your mask? It's like, can you raise your eyebrow? And I go, he's like, fuck, it's Martin. And I'm like, oh shit, everything's fine, don't look here. He's like, I love your videos, stuff like that. And I'm like, oh cool, let me give you a follow. He's like, you already fucking know. I'm like, whoa. And then he goes like, oh, you talk to all these celebrities, can you buy me something? I'm like, no, man-child's on a budget. Oh gosh. All right, Aiden, are you ready to play the proper game?
Not after the last one, but sure.
So this game is called Third Time's the Charm. So I'm going to give you a category like chocolate, hairstyles, facial hair, I don't know. And yes, I haven't quite grown it out yet. And you're just going to name 3 of them.
Oh no.
All right, so name 3 brands of chocolate.
They've all left my brain. Kinder.
I thought you were looking around your room.
Just looking if I've got any wrappers around. Aero, Kinder, and Dairy Milk. There you go.
Okay, sweet. Name 3 celebrities beginning with the letter B.
I don't know if I can name one. Oh, hold on. No, that's not it. I don't know. I'm so bad with names. Brandon Farris. Why did I not think of that?
Yes. Here's a hint. Brandon said this in the video when he was waxing his nose hairs. Queen Bee.
Huh?
The Queen Bee's in here.
I have no idea.
Beyonce.
Ah. Yeah, no, I'm not a big Beyonce fan. I would not have remembered that.
All right, one more.
Okay, Barry. We all know Barry. That's Barry.
Okay, I'd understand if you said Barry Gibb from the Bee Gees.
Never heard of the Bee Gees.
Okay, I'm fine. It's cool. It's cool. Okay. All right. One. Name 3 foods that you hate.
Okay. Onions, just in general. Onions are disgusting.
Okay.
Lime, that's a thing. Any lime on anything? Lime on fish? No, not having it. Not out the door. And I'm a really picky eater, but I can't remember anything for some reason. No idea. Freaking, I'm a big boy. I'm a fat individual, and I can't remember food. I feel like I've failed my moral practice here. I'm just gonna go ahead and say, friggin' anything with tomato in it, and that's actual tomato, not tomato paste or anything like that.
Okay. So, lime, tomatoes, and
onions.
And onions. Okay.
Yeah.
Name 3 canned beverages.
Dr. Pepper, Coke, and Monster.
Okay. If you could meet 3 celebrities, who would they be? Besides the guy from Doctor Who.
I'd meet Brandon. I'd meet Cam. Cam's my boy. And I'd love to meet Edgar Wright.
Okay. So you haven't met Brandon or Cam?
No.
You edit them. Okay.
I mean, I talk to them every day, and I've been on phone calls with them, but I've never been face to face with them.
Oh, okay. Well, hopefully that happens soon. All right. Name 3 colors, but they can't be the normal ones that you would think of.
Turquoise, burgundy, and that's the only 2 colors I can think of. Aqua, I guess.
Okay. First of all, Marvel or DC?
Marvel.
Wait, name 3 of your favorite Marvel superheroes.
Spider-Man at number 1. 2, Doctor Strange, and 3, I guess Legion counts.
Okay. Yeah, I think so. Okay. Throughout your career, name 3 highlights so far.
Highlight 1 was getting interviewed by Count Dankula, because who doesn't want to be interviewed by Count Dankula? 2 was playing Call of Duty with Count Dankula, and 3 was probably Brandon's birthday party. I think that was like he had like a big birthday party live stream, and I was in it, and I just remember sitting there being like, "Damn, I've came far. This is weird."
Okay. Name 3 things that you would say to a YouTube creator that you would want to do videos for or edit them for.
3 things I'd say to work for them.
Yeah. Long story short, yeah.
I have worked with the biggest Facebook influencer, and I'm fast on my feet, and I'm very funny. I think.
I think. Okay. All right, and last one. Besides video editing, being funny, show us a secret talent.
Guitar.
Oh, come on.
I don't know if I can play anything loud enough for you to hear, but I'll try. Do you have a suggestion?
Do you know any Queen?
Yeah.
Okay. Anything from Queen.
Okay. Give me a second.
No worries.
I'd set it up so you could hear it, but you know, that's gonna take a time, and I don't want to make this video 800 hours long.
It's like an hour and 30 minutes. You're fine.
We've been going for an hour and 30 minutes.
No, I've had videos that have gone
right,
an
okay.
hour and 30 minutes. So
I was about to say, like, that's been a while. Okay. Let me just shove this on. Enjoy the terrible playing that will be compressed through Teams, not Teams. Zoom. I'm gonna go with the stereotypical. Give me a second. This pick doesn't work. I've never been under this much pressure before. No, I'm kidding.
Amazing. Okay. Again, Aiden, I'm sorry, but here's your chance for redemption once again. You can ask me about my special talents, or I don't know, you can get me to name 3 of something. My show is in your hands.
Yeah, I'm gonna put you under the biggest pressure you've ever been in. Are you ready for this?
Do it. Come on.
Name 3 characters from Doctor Who.
Shit. Wait. Doctor Who 1, 2, and 3.
They're all the same character. You can't do that.
I'm sorry, but I don't really watch Doctor Who.
Exactly.
Wait, Doctor Who, the phone box. Yeah.
That counts as a character.
Yeah, sweet. And the female Doctor Who.
I count them as 2 different people anyway. Let's go. That's fine. Okay. Also not name 3 games that are PlayStation exclusive.
I play Xbox. What?
Yep. Let's go.
Okay, PlayStation exclusive. GTA?
No.
Fucking hell.
Only on PlayStation.
Only. Can I phone a friend?
No, but this should be easy.
I don't play PlayStation. Oh fuck, my Alexa's unplugged. Okay. The Lego games that you play on your channel?
No.
What?
They're on Xbox as well.
I don't know.
So you've never heard of Last of Us?
No.
You've never heard of Last of Us?
You've never heard of the Bee Gees? Come on.
That is fair, but you've never heard of Last of Us, God of War.
I've heard of God of War. My dad plays it on Xbox.
I think you're thinking of Gears of War.
Oh, must be.
Or Horizon Zero Dawn, Forbidden West, stuff like that. You've never heard of Last of Us?
No.
That's the biggest game to come out like this year, and you're just like, no idea.
No idea. All right. Keep asking me questions. Keep making.
I keep making a fool of you. All right. Name 3 Queen songs.
Bohemian Rhapsody, Another One Bites the Dust, Radio Gaga.
Okay, sweet. Opinions on the film.
Bohemian Rhapsody, love it. Rami Malek, even though he can't replace Freddie Mercury, amazing. I love it how Adam Lambert made a cameo. And also, while I watched the movie, I learned the bass line to Another One Bites the Dust.
Ah.
And I have my guitar here, but I'm not going to play it. But I know you're probably going to want to hear it.
I'll put you under the pressure. You play it. This is payback.
Okay, it's been posted, so don't judge.
Yeah. That is the bass lines.
All right. Keep going.
Okay. Damn, I don't know. I need to find more things that'll confuse you. Name 3 things you get in your country and nowhere else.
Okay. Pavlova, which is kind of like cheesecake, but funner. I was gonna say kiwi fruit, but you guys get that over there too. Yeah. Okay, so pavlova, less politics, and oh, we have Christmas in the summertime.
Why?
I don't fucking know. Climate change?
I don't fucking know.
Climate change? All right.
That's a fair answer.
Yeah. Do you want to see a special talent or what?
Go ahead. Give me a special talent.
Okay. Like I said, I do voice impressions. So if you had to pick between Donald Trump or Barack Obama.
Trump.
Well, my fellow Americans, we're gonna be the one. It's gonna be amazing. That I can tell you.
That's surprisingly good.
Family Guy or The Simpsons?
Family Guy.
Okay, Stewie Griffin or Peter Griffin?
Peter Griffin.
Yeah, history, hooray. Ooh, you tell me, Batman.
Nice.
Okay, Arnold Schwarzenegger or Jim Carrey?
Jim Carrey.
Okay, Grinch or Ace Ventura?
Ace Ventura.
Oh, righty then. Your number's still 911. Loser. Loser.
Nice.
And last one, Star Wars or Lilo and Stitch?
Star Wars.
Okay, Darth Vader or Yoda? Or Jar Jar Binks?
Yoda.
You're the first you were.
Nice.
This one. Okay. So, of course, doing all these video editing, what else, what do you like to do in your spare time, Aiden the editor?
I play PlayStation or play guitar most of the time, or spending time with my amazing and lovely girlfriend that likes her friends.
It's like amazing and talented girlfriend.
She's not outside. She's listening to this whole thing. Help.
So do you ever see yourself like making a movie or editing the likes of a music video for Beyonce, even though you don't like her?
Not Beyonce, but I actually have a entire film scripted that I could pitch and get made if someone wants to make it. I have a script for an entire TV series. I think 3 short film scripts that I want to create. I just haven't done any of them other than script them.
Well, I just have a comedy show that's all scripted and ready to go, not a freaking movie, 3 short films and a TV series.
Yeah.
So if you could pick 3 other creators to edit their videos for, who would you pick?
For me to edit them?
Yeah.
Jay Schlatt, maybe Slimesicle. I don't know how his videos are done, but he is a big one. And The Do.
The Dude.
Yeah.
Okay. So, even though you don't really watch YouTube, do you like to critique people's video editing when you do watch it?
I unconsensually do it. It just happens.
So what was the last YouTube video that you watched?
I'll tell you right now.
I'm making you work for this.
I'll find the first plausible one.
I'm gonna
It
say
was-
first one, Brandon Farris video. Shit.
The last one I properly watched was Eat It or Eat It Field Trip Edition by Smosh.
Okay. So what do you think they can do better when it comes to video editing?
I'm just gonna dunk on these editors. There's a lot of times where I'm watching the video and someone will make a stupid face in the background or do something stupid and they just won't pay any attention to it. They'll just like cut the camera away from it and that. Maybe keep it there. Just let me see what's going on.
Okay. So again, when it comes to video editing, what do you look for when you think everything is going perfect, like you've got the video all ready to go, ready to send? How many times do you watch it before you send it while I calmly sip a bottle of Mountain Dew?
0. I just send it. No, I'm kidding. There are some times that I'll just send it because there's multiple different like stages I go through to edit a video, so I already know that even if I did watch it, it would be fine. But I honestly, repeat the question. I got a notification that completely reset my mind.
So when you finish editing a video, how many times do you watch it before you send it?
Yeah. Usually once, maybe twice, because I edit the video technically 3 times. So it's like cutting, then the zooms, and then the music. So I usually pick up on things before I send it, and I usually just send it off as it is.
Yeah.
But I'll watch it when it's uploaded and realize 10 mistakes and be upset about it.
That's one thing I do. Like, as soon as I post an interview, I always watch it and I'm like, damn, I could have asked this question differently, or I could have done this differently, or something like that. I always critique myself and I hate it. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah. I mean, criticism's the best thing. You can't improve unless you see the faults in what you've done.
Exactly. All right. Well, Aiden, I'm going to give you the floor. Promote yourself, Instagram, TikTok, everything. Let the people know what's going on.
Okay. You can first follow me on my YouTube. It's Aiden Soave Live, all one word. I'm going to be posting gaming on there. We've got our big video coming out, which look forward to that. It's massive. I think my Instagram's just Aiden Soave, AIDEN SOAVE. And what else is there? TikTok. That one's just Aiden the Editor, at just Aiden the Editor. And my other TikTok, which is Aiden Soave Live, which is just Aiden Soave Live. That's all the places where I post things. Don't follow my Twitter. Don't. As we've seen earlier, that's not a good idea.
You may just casually put it in your Twitter. Oh shit, Aiden, sorry, I put your Twitter account in there.
Yeah, I mean, I think I tweeted yesterday if I made an OnlyFans, who would join it?
Okay. Name 3 celebrities that you've met besides Brandon, or even though you haven't met him, but yeah.
Celebrities that I've met. I met the 5th Doctor, I think. I met not John Tron. Friggin'. Oh, what's his name? His name slips me. Hold on.
Has to search it up to find out.
I forgot his name slips my brain. Tom Scott, that's it. I met him.
Oh.
Who else have I met? I think the guy who voiced Chewbacca. That was one. I met him. Yeah, that's 3.
That's great. Okay. Well, Aiden, we sadly had to conclude this interview, but I have one big question for you. If you could see anyone in your position on Mic Time with Marty, who would they be?
I don't know. Just I have no idea. Because I have a very small friend group, and all of them are very, very small as well, and probably wouldn't have much to talk about. Very boring. But honestly, I think I think getting someone on here that's from any sort of TV and film would be quite cool.
Yeah, it would be cool.
Yeah.
What would be the chances of me getting Brandon on here?
Almost 0. Because even if I messaged them, it's like, yo, Brandon, you want to go on this podcast? He probably wouldn't get back to me until like a week from now.
Wait, I can wait a week?
I don't know, man. I could ask, but I doubt it. Brandon's got a lot going on right now with trying to get me over there. That's a thing that's going on, and also he's got a bunch of plans for 2022. So me even getting in contact with him doesn't, like, I can't have a normal conversation with him. He's so busy sometimes.
Fair enough. Okay, last question, I promise. His game show, how difficult was that to edit? Having the Zoom, having all the Zoom, like having the Zoom call like we're doing right now, having the Zoom in, Zoom out, having the music, having the lights, everything.
That was one of the hardest things I've ever edited in my entire career. I'll say that much. And even when I did edit it, because we were on such a short time frame, because the whole team was like rushing together to make this happen and then go forward, film it. And then they gave it to me and they were like, you do it in this time. And then I was like, that's too short. And they were like, yeah, we need it to be uploaded then. So we need to get it all done. So I spent a lot of days just straight editing, trying to get it done. Because the whole team had to do that. The whole team spent nightless days just sitting trying to get this to work, and it was my turn. So I edited it for 2 days straight, maybe 3 days, and I sent it off to Brandon, and then Brandon edited it for like 2 days. And it was so messy, but at the end the video turned out decent, and I've heard a lot of positive results from the video, so it worked.
Okay, well, Aiden, thank you so much for taking your time. What are you doing for the rest of the day?
I'm editing and maybe recording for the upcoming video.
Okay, are we allowed to know what is coming up or no?
For Brandon?
Or anyone?
For Brandon, expect a new VR video this week. For an upload this week. I'm not sure what he's got for this week. I think I might get in trouble for saying this, but who cares? There's a returning series coming back that hasn't been back for a while this week, which I had so much fun editing. But get ready for it. It's funny. It's coming out tomorrow. Tomorrow? The next day.
I'm just trying to think.
Well, he only really has 2 series going.
I think I might know it, but I don't want to say it.
You can say it. I might not agree.
Is it Google Translate?
Maybe.
Okay. All right. Enough spoilers. Stop it now. All right. Well, again, Aiden, thank you so much for taking your time. Who knows? Maybe when you become big, rich and famous and own some the energy drink socks, we can do this again sometime.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah, and if you have anyone that wants to be on the show, let me know. I'll make sure to send you the link so you can brag to everyone that you're on Mic Time with Marty, even though it probably doesn't mean shit.
It's all right. My audience will care.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Right. Thanks a lot, Aiden.
It's all right.